What up, guys? I have another video from Fresh and Fit. I think this is from their main channel now. But basically, the title is Miami Chicks Got Told Why Most Women Have Inflated Egos. Let's dive right into it.
Before I answer this question, are we gonna, because men rate themselves differently than women. Women, it's all looks. Men, let's say you're not the best looking guy, but you have things in place. You could go increase your...
Okay, but we're not doing it.
Bro, why they all start talking at the same time, bro? What the hell? How are you supposed to hear him?
If we're gonna go strictly off looks, maybe a 6.
What would you rate yourself, Fresh? Looks.
Just
yeah.
We're gonna go strictly off looks.
Looks only?
Yes.
A top G.
Okay.
What does that mean?
What about you, Chris?
Yo, Fresh be killing me, yo.
For real.
Answer the question.
Answer the question.
Bills?
Probably 5 or 5.
5? Why do y'all rate yourself so
Because
low?
they don't want people to say that, oh,
Average.
y'all are okay. Like,
No, that's not the reason why. The reason why they rated themselves that rating is because they are realistic, unlike most women. You ask any woman in the world, especially modern day women in the Western, in America, in the North America, I'm talking United States, Canada, the Western side of the world, they're going to say between 7 and 10. And let's be honest, most of those girls are not 7s and 10s. Like, for you to be a 7 through 10, like, you would borderline be a model. Like, 7 out of 10, like, you know what I'm saying? You're up in the top, like, I would say 20% of women, like, looks wise. 8, 9, and 10, you're probably like modeling and getting paid to model. So that's the reason why, because men are realistic. Women aren't.
y'all do.
Ladies,
Mine is higher
the reason
than
why
a
is
6.
because the reason why is because men, we have to be fairly realistic with where we stand in life. Like, we can't, like, 'cause, okay, all of you guys rated yourselves extremely high, right? What if I walked around and I told everybody I was a billionaire? What would y'all say to me?
Nothing. You're still.
What does that mean?
You're still a 3 or 2. Are you? Yeah. What does
I
that
wouldn't
mean?
be saying
I need a guy
But
that's
you'll be
attractive
rich
with money.
too. You'll be rich too.
Yeah, but the point is, you get what I'm saying? Like, you guys would be like, you're not a billionaire, like, you're delusional. Does that make sense?
I thought you meant if you were a real billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
No. I'm not a billionaire. But if I ran around and said I'm a billionaire when I'm not, you would look at me like, this guy's fucking delusional, right?
Are you?
Okay.
That's what you're saying about us.
That's your
Yes,
thought.
fairly, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he
to
did
be
just like
confident.
clarify.
Yeah, I'm
Because
delusional,
women,
bro.
what I've noticed with women, right? We do this experiment, by the way, all the time. Women chronically overrate themselves and where they really stand. They'll give themselves a 10, an 11, a 20 out of 10, whatever it is. But like with men, we can't do that. Like men, we kind of have to deal with the reality of where we stand, right? Like if we're a loser, we get reminded we're a loser every day.
See, and that's the thing about being a man is like when you're not in the top echelon of guys, like, you know, the top 10%, or you're just not good looking, like you get told that, like you are reminded about that every single day. Like, you know, you don't get as much play as other guys do. And you know, but the beauty of being a man is like, you know, although you don't have to be super attractive to get girls, because once you have status, you know, you got a little bit of money, you put yourself together well, and you have some game, you could talk to girls. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the other side though, for women, like, everything is solely like, you know, the first attraction is always based on like their looks. So that's the one advantage that I would give to us as men, is that, you know, we don't necessarily have to be the best looking to get girls.
Hey, no bitches want to fuck us. Nobody respects us. Nobody takes us seriously. But with you guys, you can just open up your Instagram and some simps in your DMs, and you feel good about yourself. We don't get that.
So remove
facts.
all the Sims.
It don't be bitches in y'all DMs.
That won't happen.
No,
Okay.
but you guys are trying to do that, are you not?
No, we cannot do that.
No.
We can't.
They're
I'm
gonna be here
confused.
Back of
forever.
your shirt say
No, okay.
I'm confused.
We can help
What does the
men,
back of his shirt say?
but the culture is not
that he doesn't like Sims.
changing for us.
Yeah.
So we can help certain men, but not everybody.
Yeah, like, the reality is, like, most men are simps.
Yeah.
Most men are always going to be simps and stay simps.
For a certain person too. Some
think
people are
that's
like
okay.
that just for one.
And I just wanted to say that that's another reason why these girls have these overinflated egos, is because of the simps online and the guys online that give them validation, you know, swiping up on their stories and, you know, giving them compliments all day. You know what I mean? That's why a girl could literally walk around as a 5 saying that she's a 10.
One person.
For one
Possibly.
person,
Possibly.
yeah.
Some people are like
I
that.
think that's
I love
okay.
The majority of men are simps. Is the
love
reality.
this.
The staggering majority of men are simps.
Word.
So, and I would argue
I can't
that's good for the economy, because if more men weren't simps, the movie industry would go bankrupt, the diamond industry would go bankrupt, the jewelry industry would go bankrupt.
You think so?
100%.
OnlyFans would go
100%.
bankrupt.
100%.
Of course it would go bankrupt.
Would go bankrupt.
I don't think that's the Florida now.
I already got the
Women
sound
would
bite.
be able
Put
to
your
rate
ID.
themselves
That's
realistically.
That's an
Wait,
addiction thing. That's
guys, one microphone at a time, man.
One at a time.
Because when everyone talks, it's really disruptive for the listener. What did you say?
I said, but then women would be able to rate themselves realistically, is what it sounds like.
if they didn't have Sims,
Right, because that's the only reason why we have inflated egos.
it's a big part of it. Yes, it is a big part of it.
So it's not all just like delusion that we just were born with. Like,
Well, no, I would argue no. Women are naturally far more narcissistic than men are, and solipsistic, and that's by definite. Well, I'll explain.
Yeah, that's a fact. Women are normally, growing up, you're told, you're a princess, and like I've said, I've said this in many of my clips and my shorts on TikTok. Go check me out at TikTok at LilRad1, _DON and Instagram at LilRadTV, same as my YouTube. What I basically say on there in a bunch of clips I react to is like, growing up as a young guy, you were always taught how to treat a girl. Like, as a boy, like you were always taught to treat a girl. But on the other side though, girls have never ever been taught growing up how to treat a guy. So that's another reason why, these girls are out here acting this way, is because they've always been propped up in society. They've always been held on a pedestal kind of. So yeah.
Why? Before you
Okay.
guys all get offended.
Explain the words too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
define.
You're right. I should
Yeah.
define the words. Narcissistic, just being infatuated with yourself, and then solipsism, thinking that the world revolves around you. If I'm going to boil it down simply, and the reason why women are like that is because you guys carry children, so you have to be very selfish with what you do, right? You ever heard of Briffault's law? A woman only needs a man as much as it benefits her. Once the man doesn't benefit her anymore, like she starts to find a way to look for something better. Like, you guys are designed to extract value. We're designed to create value. Whether it's human beings or you look at other animals, what does the male have to do? Peacock, show resources. Look, I have a nest. The man always has to prove himself. Women don't.
Yeah.
So since men always have to prove themselves and women are getting all the attention, they don't have to do anything. Well, it causes a little bit of an inflated ego for a lot of women. That's why women chronically overestimate their sexual market value. That's why girls think, oh, I deserve a guy that's 6'3" that makes $1 million a year, blah, blah. And then they can't find him and they're like, why not? And it's like, well, you're not realistic, because women don't tell each other the truth. I mean, all of you guys gave yourselves significantly high ratings, when in reality, most of you don't qualify for those ratings, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what
but
it
men
is.
don't tell women the truth a lot of time
Beauty
either.
is-
Like what you're doing
'Cause
is
they wanna
not
smash.
something.
Yeah, they wanna
yeah,
smash.
and I
Beauty
agree,
is in
but
the
I'm
eye
just
of the
saying that that's what's
beholder.
gonna make
That's
it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why they do
called,
that.
beautiful
Beauty's in
woman
the eye of the
syndrome.
beholder. you
Beautiful woman
guys.
syndrome means you think you're funny, you think you're interesting, you think you're smart, you
am.
tell
I
a
am.
joke, the men go, ah,
Indeed.
funny, but
Indeed.
it's just because they want to
I
smash.
think I'm hilarious.
Wait,
But
wait,
beauty
wait.
is in
Wait,
the eye of
funny?
the beholder.
It
guys don't think I'm
is.
funny. They hate
Me.
I am.
Me who?
I'm fucking
Me.
hilarious. We all is.
Tell a joke.
You're funny?
I think I'm
a
hilarious.
joke.
Okay, tell us the joke, please.
No, not like that.
No, but like some people aren't funny though.
You know
like
what?
not everybody's funny.
So you're not funny.
No, Fresh, no. I'm not funny.
Thank you. At least you admit it now.
Yeah, so that's kind of what it is. Yeah, women have a lot of Sims. Social media has made it a lot worse, and that's why a lot of women have an overinflated sense of self-worth. It's really bad. And I would argue it actually sets you guys up for failure because your standards are too high compared to what you qualify for.
True. I know some
I agree
ugly
with that.
hoes that think they 10.
Yeah. I agree.
I personally, I don't think nobody right here is ugly. Nobody over here is ugly.
Really? Who? Are you sure?
No, I don't think anybody sitting right here is
Wait,
ugly.
I mean, I
You
can
don't
name
think?
drop if I wanted
Of
to.
course, she's not gonna say anybody there, or any of the girls at the table are ugly. Come on, bro. You know women like each other all the time. Come on, bro. That's like womenese 101, bro. Come on.
What I've noticed, look, when we ask girls this question,
drop.
Do it
most
then.
women,
Yeah, I was gonna drop it.
whenever we ask this question, most women always go closer to 10 than the average. And what I've realized is like, well, most women are going to fall between 4 to 6 range because that is the average. But most women don't like to be called average. They get offended by that.
That is so true, bro. If you call a girl, like let's say you're dating a girl or you have a girlfriend and you tell her like, yo, like you fall between the range of 4 to 6, which is average, like they'll be offended. And if you think about it in the real world concept, like for example, like I've done sales, right? In sales, there's a certain average amount. Let's say you see, I'm pretty sure in the sales business, it's like for every 10 people that you see, you're normally the average that people close is about 2.5. So 25% is the average closing. I think it's either 15 or 25%. That's average. Everybody knows the average number that if you're gonna sell something. But like, bro, with women, bro, if you tell them that they fall between 4 to 6, which is average, and there's nothing wrong with being average, bro, they get so offended. It's actually crazy.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Even though most women are average
Yeah.
by definition.
Yeah.
Asking a
So
woman
what
to
is
say
that?
she's average though is
A 5.
is a little like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you make money and then somebody's like, oh, you make a 9 to 5, I can, like, some people a 9 to 5 they consider you are broke. To some of us, we consider you making money. So to you, I might be a 5, but to him, I might be a 10. So him letting me know I'm a 10 doesn't mean I have overly high standards. It means I'm a 10 for what I'm a 10 for. Like you say you're a 6, right? To me, I don't think you're a 6. To me, you're like a 8.2. But she might think you're fried. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. So
Beauty's in the eyes.
Beauty's in the eyes of the beholder, like I just said.
Crazy.
Like I just
What
said.
do y'all think?
And it's impossible to no, but it's impossible to be unbiased because we're meeting under this context here. But like, if I walked up to you and you didn't know anything about me, and I just walked up to you and I said, "Hi, what's your name?" You might not like. Okay, this is also another phenomenon with women that's extremely important. You guys care a lot about how you meet a male. We don't, right? So like, for example, if you go to a party, invite only at a penthouse, you meet a guy there. That guy is going to hold a lot more weight than someone you meet at a fucking nightclub,
That's
right?
true.
Randomly, because the pretense under which you met him assumes more status, which inherently makes him more attractive. And these are
Fresh.
little things that women don't even notice.
Fresh.
But like,
Nah, that's facts. It definitely matters where you meet a girl, bro. Like if you meet a girl like at the gym or like at the bar, it's gonna be way different than meeting that girl, like, let's say at a grocery store or like at a private party or like on a yacht or like somewhere that's private. Like most likely, if you approach a girl, like if you cold approach a girl at the grocery store, it's most likely gonna have more of an effect, a better effect than like meeting a girl like at the club or the bar. She's gonna hold you at a higher standard.
like with us men, we know this shit because that's why we threw the penthouse party. So it's like,
Facts.
you guys just enjoy the pizza. You go to the fucking pizza shop, you enjoy the pizza. But you don't know the guy had to go ahead and get the special dough, heat it up in a certain degree, get an oven that's a
milk.
certain way, get special milk that's
cheese.
imported from fucking Italy. Like, you guys enjoy the end product, but you guys don't know what it takes to create the end product. So that's what I mean. So like, I know you're saying like, oh, I rate you this, but that's because you met me under this pretense.
But I don't
if it
think
was-
so though.
All right.
I appreciate the compliment.
Well, that's basically what I got for y'all today. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Basically, what I've extracted from this video is like, bro, like girls, you know, they get offended if you call them, 4 to 6 range, an average girl. And also, like, as Myron was just explaining just now, you know, girls having this inflated ego. It's like, bro, like it really matters how you meet a girl. Like if you just meet her, like, you know, at the gym or like, you know, just a random place, she's not going to hold you at the same standard as if you meet her like at a private party. And also, let's be honest, like women don't build, they move in, meaning that, you know what I'm saying, they normally never ever see what the work that goes into it. Like, you know what I mean? Like they don't even realize what a guy has to do to attract them. Like the guy has to build up his status. He has to make a certain amount of money. He has to present himself a certain way to go up to you. You know what I mean? Like all they have to do is just show up and look pretty, literally. So he was trying to get into the analogy of like, you know, the pizza dough, which is true. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of things and ingredients that goes into making a pizza. You know what I'm saying? And that's the man. But the girls don't see that process. They only see the finished product, which is the pizza on display for purchase. But yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about this video. I mess with them. I mess with Fresh and Fit. Shout out to them. I'm probably going to be reacting to more of their clips, but let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I'm going to have it down in the description or like on the video. It's supposed to be somewhere down here somewhere. But hey, let me know what y'all think. Peace.